The reason there was a lot of music coming out of the Pacific Northwest, at Seattle in particular, was a lot of drugs, a lot of free rent, cheap rent, a lot of garages. When you're young, an abundance of drugs can be. It's certainly not something I would recommend to anybody else, but it's like swinging London in the 60s, and everyone had to try their LSD and get their freak on. The big band that really started it was Soundgarden, and I think everyone of a certain age and demographic remembers opening up Your Flesh fanzine and seeing this picture of Chris Cornell and his Adonis 8-pack body with a microphone wire wrapped around him, and he looked really gorgeous, but Soundgarden also happened to be really good. They were a really integral and important band to Seattle. With Nirvana, I was sitting with my former bandmate who had a band at that time called Babes in Toyland, and another former bandmate who had a band at that time called L7, and we heard the first demo, which has Smells Like Teen Spirit and In Bloom and Lithium and Come As You Are on it. And I was furious at the two of them because I was like, that could have been us. It could have been all chicks. You know, we were great friends but great rivals. And I think there was a rivalry involved in the Northwest as well. Definitely there was a rivalry between the boys. Chris Cornell and Mark Arm and Eddie Vedder and Kurt, there was rivalry. It was a rivalry to have your voice be heard, be successful, but to have your voice be heard. And I remember when Pearl Jam beat Nirvana onto the cover of Time, and that pissed Kurt off, let me tell you.